Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we will clear what is meant by agriculture diversification and how this diversification will help to improve the livelihood of small and marginal farmers in a rural area, and how uh, rural areas development, how there will be overall development in India. So today's topic is related to agriculture diversification, and we have divided this diversification into two parts. Number one, diversification of crop production. Diversification of crop production means shifting of shifting from shifting from single cropping system to single cropping system to multiple cropping system. One aspect is this. It means we have shifting single cropping system to multiple cropping system. Number two, another aspect regarding this topic, it means now instead of subsistence farming, now that has been converted into commercialization. Commercialization, it means shifting from food grain production to food grain production to cash crops. And which are the cash crops? Some of the examples of cash crops are, suppose that the production of jute, sugarcane, oil seeds, etc. So it means agriculture diversification means diversification of crop production first of all. Number two, diversification of productive activities, and these productive activities includes shift from agriculture to allied activities. And which are these allied activities? What can we do other than agriculture? We can involve in agriculture, husbandry, then dairy farming, livestock of cattle, fisheries, and poultry. Etc. So these are the examples of diversification of agriculture. And now let us see which are the significance, importance or significance of agriculture Diversification. Number one, it will remove. Number one, it will remove seasonal or disguised unemployment from the economy. How it will remove seasonal unemployment? Because we know that approximately a marginal farmer that will be unemployed for approximately 5 to 6 months, because two main crops which we are producing, kharif and rabi crops, and during from sowing to harvesting, approximately if we see overall in a year, a farmer will remain unemployed for 5 to 6 months. So such a type of seasonal unemployment can be removed from the economy. Number one, regular income. Because with these with the such type of rabi and kharif crops, if we are producing, if we are doing allied activities, then it will increase the income of the consumer and their day-to-day requirements. Day-to-day requirements related to money, that can also be fulfilled easily, because through the sale of fruits, vegetables, or flowers, farmer can achieve daily income. And similarly, ruler, sustainable livelihood, quality of life will be improved, which was the main target of our action plan of rural development. So in this way, such type of more benefits that can be achieved by rural people. And now let us see what is the main agriculture and allied activity. So first of all, in this regard, we will do first of all horticulture. Horticulture is related to the Green Revolution. During the period 2000, from 1991 to 2003, this is the time period of Golden Revolution. And what is the time period of Green Revolution? From 1966 to 67, that is the year of Green Revolution. And in our next videos, next topics, we will also discuss White Revolution, that was related to milk. And now Golden Revolution. Golden Revolution is particularly related to horticulture. And now let us see what is the meaning of horticulture. Horticulture includes the production of fruits, vegetables, floriculture, production of spices, then plantation crops, planting trees, aeroculture crops. So these all are a part of floriculture. And similarly, in rural area, flower harvesting, hybrid seeds production, food processing, activities, these are such type of activities are done by women in rural area. And now let us see some datas. First of all, at world level, where we stand in the international market, and then from Indian point of view. So India is the second largest producer of fruits and vegetables in the world. In the fruit, we are a leading producer of mangoes, banana, coconut, and similarly, and the dry fruit production, cashew nuts, etc. And in the vegetable production, India stands first in the production of cauliflower in the world. Number 2, India stood second in the production of onions. India stood third in the production of cabbage. So at international level, we stand on the second position. We got first position in the production of cauliflower, second position in the production of onion, third in the production of cabbage. And similarly, we are second in the production of mangoes, bananas, coconuts, or different types of fruits. And now let us see from Indian point of view. In India, horticulture covers 10% of total cultivated land. And moreover, 33% it contributes 33% in the GDP from primary sector. GDP from primary sector and mainly from horticulture. And it approximately 19% of workforce is engaged in horticulture. and National Horticulture Mission. National Horticulture Mission was set up in 2005-6 during 10th 5-year plan. During 10th 5-year plan. So as well as there was a heavy investment during the period from 1991 to 2003. Heavy investment was done for the diversification of agriculture and allied activities, and it will gives a positive result because India has achieved golden revolution. Golden revolution means revolution in the production of fruits, vegetables, floriculture, in the production of spices. India is a leading producing unit in the world in terms of for the production of fruits, vegetables and spices. So in this way India has improved, and this National Horticulture Mission that has done a lot. It has helped a lot of the small and marginal farmers because this National Horticulture Mission, that this provides cold storage facilities, because some fruits are required cold storage. These provides cold storage facilities and warehousing facilities, because a lot of horticulture production that is exported to other countries also. So rest of the world is dependent on many types of horticulture production in India. So in this way we can see that agriculture diversification that helps a lot in the improving the lingering and emerging challenges of rural areas or rural people, which was the main theme of our action plan for the development of rural area. So we have recently cleared some crop diversification. We can divert our crop production from subsistence farming to commercialization, and with the help of these cash crops a farmer can he can achieve money for their day-to-day requirements, and seasonal unemployment and disguised unemployment can automatically be removed from the economy, and it contributes a lot for the employment of women in rural area. So approximately 50% women in rural area, those got employment just though because those are engaged in horticulture production in those particular areas. So that's all regarding this topic. So do subscribe the channel to see more videos, all the videos related to agriculture diversification. Thank you.